28th, 2022 Village Board Meeting. Would you please stand and join us in the Pledge of Allegiance? I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all. Janet, roll call, please.
Stapleton.
Here.
Kittredge. Maher. Maher.
He's absent.
Yes, thank you. McClafferty.
Here.
Shaughnessy.
Here.
Snagowski.
All right, thanks, Janet.
Thank you.
All right, before we kick it off, George, you want to announce a change to the agenda?
Yeah, thank you, Mr. Mayor. One item will be tabled for tonight. Second item under the clerk's report, the resolution approving professional services agreement with Robinson Engineering. We need a little bit further review on the contract agreement terms from our attorneys, so we just got it to them today. So what we're going to do is table that to a future meeting, more than likely the December 12th board meeting. We won't lose any time on the project. We'll start January 1st, but tabling this to December 12th. And I'll need a motion.
Okay, need a motion for the change to the, okay. Motion by trustee Kittredge, seconded by trustee Shaughnessy. Roll call, or all in favor, does it matter?
Roll call.
Roll call, please.
Stapleton.
Yes.
Kittredge. Yes. McClafferty.
Yes.
Shaughnessy.
Yes.
Snagowski.
Yes.
Okay, motion approved. All right, next up, we have the consent agenda, which consists of the following. We have the approval of disbursements for the period November 15th through November 28th, 2022. We have an ordinance, O-56-22, amending section 5.04.060, classes of licenses, number of licenses and licenses fees, of Chapter 5.04, liquor licenses of Title 5, business licenses and regulations of the Village Code of the Village of Lamont, Class D-1 liquor license amendment. We also have an ordinance, O-57-22, amending the Lamont Municipal Code, Chapter 5.04, Section 5.04.060, for alcoholic beverages, increasing the number of Class D1 liquor licenses. We have a resolution, R-73-22, case 17-08, Hart's Home, referred to as Marble Landing, 2 letter of credit reductions. And lastly, we have a resolution, R-73-22, accepting public improvements and reducing the letter of credit for Notting Hill subdivision. I need a motion, please.
So moved.
Second.
All right, we have a motion by trustee Stapleton, seconded by trustee Kittredge to approve the items on the consent agenda. Do we have any questions or comments?
I have one comment.
Rick?
I did go out and look at the 2 subdivisions that have the final surface on them. No problem with any of that. I just think in the future, we need to be careful with inflation, because I noticed on our bid that we had on the wall, the pricing of the asphalt and some of those types of things are way up. So if we're gonna give back the letters of credit based on excavation, for example, we could offset what's remaining on getting the work done. So we just need to be careful so we don't over release the deposit now, because the back end cost could be much higher. They're almost double, so.
All right, thanks, Rick. Before we do the roll call, I just want to give a shout out. We are increasing the liquor license to Astor Garden. They are going to request the ability to have, yeah, bring your, is it BYOB? Yeah.
That's right, yes.
And for the outdoor, I guess, seating area, which probably will not be useful until next spring, but just want to give a shout out to them. They're on Channel 9 in the morning. Anna in the morning featured them as a cool segment. I think that was on, was that Wednesday, right, Jason?
Wednesday. Right, yeah, and it's online on WGNTV.com.
Yeah, check that out. It's a cool thing. Anna actually said a lot of good things about Lamont this time, so it was good to hear. But no, it was a great job. They do a great job at Astor Gardens. The owner there, she was a hoot, and wish them nothing but the best. So with that being said, we need a motion, please, to approve the we need a roll call to approve the consent agenda.
Yes, sir. Stapleton?
Yes.
Kittredge? Yes. McClafferty?
Yes.
Shaughnessy?
Yes.
Snagowski?
Yes.
Okay, motion approved. Next up, we have the mayor's mention. Let me see if do we have anything for that, George, is the question. I think we covered everything last time out. Again, we want to remind everyone, we have our tree lighting this coming Saturday downtown. Starts early evening. It's always a great event. The tree lighting starts. Last year, I think we had a couple thousand people there. It's great to see everyone out. The weather is looking good. So again, looking forward to seeing everyone out on Saturday. And we have plenty of other stuff going on around town. Please check out the website as well. So with that being said, next up, we have the clerk's report.
Thank you, Mr. Mayor. Resolution R-74-22, approving award of contract for I&M Canal South Trail ADA ramp at Lamont Street and I&M Canal pedestrian bridge east of Holmes Street, DCEO Project 21-203305.
Okay, need a motion, please.
So moved.
Second.
Okay, motion by trustee Snagowski, seconded by trustee, I believe it was McClafferty. Any comment, or Ralph, you want to take this, please?
Sure, I'll take it, Mr. Mayor, thank you. So these are two projects, two downtown improvement projects that are going to be pretty cool once we get them done. One is a ADA switchback approach to the stairway, goes across the bridge to the bridge, across the bridge. It's been in the works probably since 2015. It was designed by Tesca way back then. Finally, we got some grant money to get this project moved forward. And the other is a bridge that goes across the I&M Canal on just east of Holmes Street. So these projects were bid together, and the low bidder was MYS Incorporated for $985,792.50. Staff recommendation is to award the contract to MYS, which we've worked with before downtown. They did the fitness park, actually. So staff recommendation is to award MYS for $985,792.50.
Okay, thanks, Ralph. Any,
Yeah, just make mention, we were fortunate enough to secure funding through the state capital bill. Senator Curran was able to get funding put into the capital bill 4 or 5 years ago now for recreational improvement. This project is even longer in the making. I think you can go back to the mid-2005, right, Jason, where Tesca helped design a project. It's been in our capital plan for years. We just had a hard time funding it, and luckily enough, we were able to get funding for the project. And then also we wanted to include a new pedestrian bridge east of Holmes Street. So those projects will start in the spring. So thanks, Ralph, and looking forward to them.
yep, and thanks to the staff, everyone working with Senator Kern's office to get that funding. Any other questions or comments? Okay, roll call, please.
Stapleton?
Yes.
Kittredge?
Yes.
McClafferty?
Yes.
Shaughnessy?
Yes.
Snagowski?
Yes.
Okay, motion approved. Next up, village attorney report. Mike, do you have anything for us?
Mr. Mayor, I don't this evening. Thank you.
All right, next up, George, administrator report.
Just one quick item. Just want to remind residents of the calendar to finish out the year. We got one more voting meeting on December 12th. We'll also have a committee of the whole on December 19th. But as the mayor mentioned, lots going on downtown and in Lamont. We should be getting our Christmas or our holiday newsletter out the next couple of weeks as well. So please be on the lookout for that. But one final board meeting, village board meeting on the 12th.
Great, thanks, George. Okay, next up, any board reports? Any staff reports? Ralph?
I have something very quick, Mayor.
Oh.
Just a reminder to our residents, December 5th, the week of December 5th is going to be the last week you can put out your leaves for the yard waste, for the waste management pickup. So all you have to do is go buy paper bags, get the leaves in the bags, and put them by the curb, and you've already paid for the service. So the week of December 5th on your respective pickup day is going to be the last week.
Thanks, Ralph.
Mayor?
Mr. Mayor, no staff report, but I do want to say thanks to my in-laws, sir, and Gloria, and my niece Maya and her friend Jessica for joining us tonight.
Awesome. Well, thanks for coming out.
Yeah. Thanks for coming to a short meeting.
Yeah.
Mayor, I just would like to, I want to give Ralph a kudos on a great job for our downtown and the lighting. I know we talked about that before, but my wife, who isn't the biggest complimenter in the world, was telling me how nice it looks. And if we closed our eyes, it'd be a scene out of A Wonderful Life. So you guys did a great job. Appreciate it.
Good job, Ralph.
would agree, Mr. Mayor, we got here earlier so we could have dinner, and the girls were commenting how nice the downtown look is. It was like,
Awesome. It's like the Hallmark Channel, right? There you go. That's awesome. Well, thank you. And again, thanks for coming out. Chief, do you have anything for us?
Nothing tonight, Mr. Mayor.
All right, any new or unfinished business? Audience participation, George, you have to handle this.
Yes, this is the time of the meeting where, before the meeting, you could submit questions or comments. I did not receive any, but now is an opportunity to speak to the board in open session. So I'll throw it out there if you had anything. Otherwise, we'll move on. Nothing? All right.
Nothing?
That's all I have.
Okay, all right, thanks, George. All right, so it's going to be a quick meeting with the exception of executive session. So I need a motion to move into executive session to discuss under Chapter 5 ILCS of the Open Meetings Act. We're going to be talking about real estate, setting price for sale 120/2C6. I need a motion, please.
So moved.
Okay, we got a motion by trustee McClafferty, seconded by trustee Snikowski. All in favor, say aye. Aye. Any opposed, say nay. All right, we will move into executive session. We will not have any decision afterwards, so therefore, I want to thank everyone for joining us, and everyone have a great week.